Blaze of justice! We stand as one!
Are you gonna give me orders?
But not before. We're going to take another one of your questions. Once again, there is a phone number that you guys can call. The phone number is obviously on the screen. It's on the day 9. 1-855-GOHF-111. Where you guys can submit questions on a voicemail, and then it will be played live on air. Are you ready for another question, Sean?
I'm ready. And whatever it is, Kevin, I'm going to answer first. Because I know I got this. Okay.
Let's do it.
Hey guys, this is Gemini. Nice job on the cast so far. I was just curious about what is the one thing about StarCraft 2 that always keeps you guys coming back to watch or play? What's the one thing that's kept you around for 10 years of StarCraft history? Thanks.
10 years? You mean 22. It is the fact that the games take such different shapes because each player has such a strong influence over what the story of the match is. You know, there's lots of other wonderful games that I love. I love Dota. It's really fun. I like Overwatch. It's fun. But, you know, you're pushing the cart along the same path. You're knocking down the towers in the same way every game. And this doesn't make it a bad game. What StarCraft does that's so different from other ones is that it just creates this. Sometimes it's crazy long macro games. Sometimes it's a super short, scrappy game. Sometimes it's a tech-focused, air-focused game. Sometimes it's not. And I love that every time I'm watching, I feel like I'm watching two people collaborate to make something really, really unique. Even today, there has been 4 or 5 games where I'm thinking, I've never seen this before. And it's that level of uniqueness of the entire arc of the game that I think makes StarCraft really special.
I mean, that's beautiful, and I can't possibly follow that up, but...
that's why I wanted to go first.
Well, I think for me, it's there's many ways to answer that question, and I think StarCraft 2 is, of course, a fantastic game, but at this point, it became a lot more than just a game, right? It's my life. It's what I do every day. It's what I have been doing for the last 10 years. I stream it, I travel to the tournaments, and I cast it, and it's more than the game. It's honestly the community, it's the friends I've made over the years, it's going to the events, and it's the competition. I love competition, I love following real sports, and I love following StarCraft competition. I find it really interesting to see who's in shape. I find it cool to follow a newer generation of players, right? Because the scene always changes. If you go back 2-3 years ago, we weren't talking about Clem and Reina. Like, yeah, Reina once in a blue moon is like, there's a young kid in Italy. He's pretty good. Look at StarCraft 2 right now. It's all about Clem and Reina. We talk about them all the time.
Yeah.
And I think that is what really keeps me invested in the game. It's just the scene overall. It's following the storylines and getting to know the personalities and the players.
It is really wonderful to just event after event after event. I mean, even going to BlizzCon, all the StarCraft people all just hang out the entire time. And it's so fun. It's so wonderful seeing just the arcs of each player.
Well, I think that's awesome. I think that means that we are ready. Thank you very much, Gemini, for your question. Also a very passionate and lovely individual in our scene. Of course, guys, if you are looking for a cell phone service provider, take a look at Ting. If you're living in the United States of America and you're around Wi-Fi a lot, Ting could very well be perfect for you. If you head over to tsl.ting.com, you can get signed up. You can get $25 of credit as well. And it could, once again, save you a lot of money. If you feel like, I have a data plan, but actually I don't really need it because I'm always at work, I'm always at home, I always have Wi-Fi, Ting could be perfect for you. And of course, big thank you to Ting for sponsoring the event. Without them, it wouldn't be possible. I believe we're pretty much good to go.
We stand as one!
Are you gonna give me orders?